Good day, learners. In our last class, we looked at how to convert from one number base to another. In this class, we are going to look at addition and subtraction in number bases. Now, I will need to refresh our memories how we add and subtract in base 10. Recall. Example. If you are given 54 plus 87, we are working in base 10. What do we do? 4 plus 7 is what? 11. 11 is bigger than 10. Remember, in our first lessons we said for any number base you cannot have a number that is higher than it or even the number itself. It must be one less than the number. So because I'm having 11, I know in your primary school they just told you write 1 and carry 1. You didn't ask why am I writing this number and carrying this one. I'm explaining that process to you today. Because I'm working in base 10, I have to divide by 10 because this number is bigger than the base I am working on. 10 into 11 is how many times? It is 1 time, remainder 1. I write this remainder, which is 1, and carry this number. I now come here. 5 plus 8 is what? 13. 13 plus 1 is what? 14. 14 is bigger than base 10 that I'm working on. So I have to repeat the same process. 14 divided by 10. 10 into 14 is what? 1 time, remainder 4. I write this remainder, which is 4, and carry 1. Any other number left? No number. So I put that one that I carry here. That is how addition is done in base 10. Let's look at subtraction in base 10. I am laying this foundation so that when we start doing addition and subtraction in other number bases, you understand why we are doing what we do. Subtraction. If I am giving I am giving 47 minus 28. Now look at this. We are working in base 10. 7 minus 8. In primary, in secondary school, they'll say you cannot. They say borrow 1 here and put it here. If you put that one here, it becomes 17. Now, I want to explain why it is 17. Because we are working in base 10. In base 10, once you borrow 1, it becomes that base, which is 10. I borrow 1 from here, that one automatically becomes 10. 10 plus 7 will give me 17. That is why you always have borrow 1 and you put it here, it becomes 17. 17 now minus what? 8. 17 minus 8 will give me what? 9. I'm working in base 10. 9 is less than 10, so it's allowed. Remember that we took 1 away from here. What is left here? We are left with 3 here. 3 minus 2 is what? 1. That is how we arrive at this. I'll take one more example for subtraction because that is where the trick is. For subtraction. (62 minus 34), we are working in base 10. 2 minus 4, 2 is less than 4, so it cannot subtract. I'll borrow 1 from 6. Because I am working in base 10, that one that I borrow becomes 10. 10 plus this 2 becomes what? 12. 12 minus 4 will give me what? 8. Because I took 1 away from here, this 6 becomes what? 5. Now 5 minus 3 is what? 2. That is how subtraction is done in number bases. Now we go to other bases and see what happens. Our first example is in binary. We are giving 101 in base 2 plus 11 in base 2. Solution. Remember what we did before was a reminder. Now we are coming to the main topic for today. I'll write my 101. Don't forget we are working in base 2 plus 11. Don't make mistake. I always arrange properly so that you'll be able to get it right. Alright, we are working in base 2. 1 plus 1 is what? 2. Can I have 2 in base 2? The answer is no. So I'll be dividing by the number base I am working on, which is what? 2. 2 divided by 2 is what? 1, remainder 0. I'll be writing my remainder, which is 0, and carry what? 1. 0 plus 1 is what? 1. Plus this 1 I carried is what? 2. Can I have 2 in base 2? No. I'll still repeat this process. 2 divided by 2, which will give me 1 remainder 0. So I write the 0 and carry 1. I come here, 1. There is no number here. It's assumed to be 0. 1 plus 0 is 1. Plus the 1 we carry is what? 2. I'll repeat this process. I'll be having 0 and carry what? 1. This last one will now come here. So if I add these two numbers, I'll be having this in base 2. I hope it is clear enough. Let's go to example 2. Alright, we are giving 34 in base 5 plus 423 in base 5. We are working in base 5. 4 plus 3 is what? 7. Can I have 7 in base 5? The answer is no. So I have to divide by what? The base I am working on, which is 5. 5 into 7 is what? 1, remainder what? 2. I'll write this remainder 2 and carry 1. I come here, 3 plus 2 is what? 5. Plus the 1 I carried is what? 6. Can I have 6 in base 5? No. So I'll have 6 over what? The base I am working on, 5. This will give me 1 remainder 1. I write my 1. I carry 1. No number here, so it's 0 plus 4 is 4. Plus the 1 I carried is what? 5. I cannot have 5 in base 5, so I'll also divide. 5 over 5. Is 1 remainder 0. I'll write my remainder, which is 0, and carry 1. It is that last one I'll now put here. This is my answer in base 5. Alright, we've taken 2 examples for addition in base 5. Now let's look at subtraction in base 5. Example 3, we are looking at subtraction now. If we are given 516 in base 8 minus 37 in base 8. This is where the trick comes in. Remember the reminder I did when we were working in base 10. 6 minus 7. 6 is less than 7, so it is not possible. It means I need to borrow this one to this place. But remember that if I'm borrowing, that number I am borrowing takes the shape of what? The base. So now if I borrow this one, it becomes what? 8. As I'm borrowing this one, here will remain 0 because this one goes off. Now it is not 16, you are not working in base 10, you are working in base 8. So this one that I borrow becomes 8. 8 plus 6 is what? 14. 14 minus 7 is what? 7. I hope it is clear. Now I come to the next number. It is 10. It is 0 here. 0 minus 3. It is not possible. I need to borrow 1 from here to put here. But that one I am borrowing, it is not base 10. So you cannot put the 1 here. No. It is base 8. That one I borrow takes the shape of what? 8. 8 plus 0 is what? 8. 8 minus 3 is what? 5. Because I borrowed 1 here, here becomes what? 4. No number here, so it is 4 minus 0, which is what? 4. This is in base 8. Let's take another example, example 4. Alright, we are given 213 in base 6 minus 124 in base 6. We are working in base 6 now. 3 minus 4, it is not possible because 3 is less than 4. So I need to borrow this 1 to put here. I am working in base what? Base 6. If I borrow that 1 automatically becomes 6. I add that 6 to 3. 6 plus 3 is what? 9. 9 minus 4 gives me what? 5. Now because I borrowed 1 here, I took away 1 from this number. Here becomes what? 0. Now 0 minus 2, it is not possible. I need to borrow 1 from here. If I borrow 1 from here, it becomes what? The base I am working on, which is 6. 6 plus 0 is 6. 6 minus 2 is what? 4. I took 1 away from here, so here becomes 1. 1 minus 1 is what? 0. I don't need to